Montana ag producers are no strangers to optimism for the upcoming growing season. They carried that same optimism to the state capitol as they work to influence legislators for what they believe is necessary change. The Montana Ag Network's James Rollin was in Helena as Montana Farmers Union members pushed their priorities.
It's the opening week of the legislative session here in Helena, and representatives from the Montana Farmers Union met with state legislators to sow the seeds of hope for the future of Montana agriculture. The Montana Farmers Union came to the Capitol with 4 priorities for the 69th legislative session. What are those priorities? Getting your car repaired can be difficult. Now imagine it's spring seeding season and you're hundreds of miles away from the nearest service technician. The Farmers Union believes that right to repair is something that needs to be addressed.
Equipment only breaks down when you use it. And everyone's using their equipment at the same time. And so the manufacturer techs and the dealer techs, they don't have enough of them to repair our equipment timely during the peak seasons. And so having the tools available that we could use to repair our own equipment is critically important.
Shelf space in grocery store chains is highly sought after territory. The Farmers Union hopes to use tax incentives to bring more local produce to local shelves.
In Laurel, Montana, we have a national chain that the most local product is Idaho, so that's not very local. And we have all of these great local producers that have product and availability, and why can't we get that at the local grocery store?
Most of us are used to uploading our data, photos, and videos to the cloud. Modern precision agricultural equipment also uploads seeding and harvesting data. The Montana Farmers Union thinks that this aggregated data might be able to be used by China to manipulate our agricultural markets.
This data can be used against us. But if we made it publicly available so no one had special access to this data, then no one has special abilities to implement our markets.
You buy your meat at the local grocery store, but do you know where it's been born, raised, and processed? The Farmers Union is pushing for more clarity on the origins of your beef and pork.
We're in cattle country, so how many consumers just assume that the beef they go buy at the local store, because there's that local sign up on the wall, they think that really came from the rancher down the road. They don't know any better, they don't know any different. But if there's a clear sign or placard saying this beef is from Brazil and this beef is Montana beef, the consumer can have the choice.
Montana Farmers Union hopes that this state legislation will eventually trickle up into Congress and put pressure on the federal government as well. At the state capitol, I'm James Rollin, MTN News.